Welcome everyone to my new video. Last video I make by the start of the month in the month of August, and I think the targets of the last video met very well. I hope you guys made money. So today we're gonna analyze Bitcoin again and Ethereum and try to figure it out where the market can go in the month of September. So first of all, I would like you to just see this chart. It's on the coin glass. You can just check. So first we're gonna check what is the return of Bitcoin in the month of September. So there are approximately, you can see 8 months that are in red in September. So September is not really good for Bitcoin. Last 2 months, like last 2 years, the September month is like 7% up or 3% and 6 and 2. So on an average, you can see 7, 5, 7, 3. So if you just call it 7%, so we can just expect a 7% drop in Bitcoin. And let's check Ethereum. Ethereum is a bit, a bit bad. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 months is green, and the majority of the months in the bull market are in red. So 14%, 12, 17, 17, 21. So if you make an average, that is almost 15 to 17% down. Okay. So let's analyze now the chart and what the chart tell us. Okay. So this is the chart of Bitcoin. I can start from the month. This only 7 hours left for the monthly close. So as first we can draw the levels. Where is the high? Where is the low? So this is our level, can just say as support, and this is the level of resistance. Okay, can just to the point. Yeah. Okay. So now we are still in this range. If you see as a price action structure, it is still a higher low. Okay. Until this break, this is still a higher low. So what we can expect? Okay, as you see the 7 hours, only 7 hours left in the monthly close. So, and monthly looks ugly, to be honest, because if you see just this body is good, this candle have the wick, and this is like, you see it just trap the liquidity and close in this range again. Okay, so there is something here that can be the top, but I don't think so. We'll talk on this later. So on the weekly, the price action still looks good. Still looks good, right? So what my plan on Bitcoin is simple. This is the weekly support. I can risk some of the percentage here of my capital, like you can say 5 to 10% for this trade. Okay. The stop loss is like it's one equal to one or one equal to, okay, because this is still a support and today is a monthly close, so we can take a risk. Okay, this is for now. Like you can take the entry here the moment I am uploading the video. So second, the main idea on Bitcoin is it is a higher low. This level, if you see this week got fulfilled by stops, and this week just took the liquidity of this. Okay, so now upside is clear. Downside is, I think, this level, yeah. So 90, 98, 535. If we see and we can check the drop in September, that is 5 to 7%. So from current price, 5 to 7% is it's 101. Okay, 100, 101. This is the level. Okay, we can come. But you know that Bitcoin several times make a wick and then go up. Okay, so if you expect a wick, just take the liquidity from this side from 97 and then close above this level. Okay, or close above this, we are still good. We can then, that's what I'm expecting in the month of September. It's a swing trade, we can just call it, right? So if something happen like that, I can take entry here at 100,000 and I can still target the all-time highs. What is the stop? Stop will be under this or the wick that comes and close above. We can put the stop there. Okay. So there are two trade plans. One is from 103, the other is from the current price. Okay. So, but I'm not interested in like extra risking my capital here, to be honest, because as you see the chart of the coin glass, we can still expect a dump. So there is a bit of the gap, nothing left. So we can still expect. So that is the plan on Bitcoin. So you can see we have a gap that is unfulfilled. Okay. If you check on the weekly, week field, yeah, we can, I think we can go and fill this gap. It's on the weekly, but daily is showing something else. Wait, let me check. This candle, maybe, I'm not sure. So, but still, like I'm gonna be bullish at 100,000 or current level at like small risk. Okay. So Bitcoin dominance, that is the main issue. Uh, it's at weekly and monthly support. If you tell me like, yes, the structure is broken from here, that is a lower low. So in the monthly, we broke the structure, we close, but in the weekly, I know the structure is bearish, but this is at weekly support, not daily, not on H4, right? So we can still expect a bounce, right? So what I'm expecting is in the month of September, this is a falling knife, okay? But then there is a relief rally in this kind of chart I can expect. Why? Because the Bitcoin is at support. When the Bitcoin start rising up, it can take the liquidity. Liquidity can come into the Bitcoin. So the dominance is likely to go up. That is the point. So yeah, what I can expect is minimum this is the level like 62. Let me draw. So it is 8% from here. Okay. So I'm not worried. I think this is the best time to accumulate alts, Ethereum, and everything else, right? So as you see, it's making an head and shoulder, right? This is the left shoulder, it is head, this is right shoulder, okay? And this is solid, okay? Then we can, if you see my monthly, this is the targets, these are the targets, 44, 48, like, yeah. But we can play level to level. Okay, this is the alt season. But first, one more, like, push towards upside, pain for the alt holders. Okay, this is Ethereum. If you see my last video, you will, if you take this trade, you will be up 42%. I I took profits here, but I'm still in the small position. Okay, spot holdings, I'm not touching it. Yeah. So today we're gonna analyze again this chart. So last time I discussed that this is a 4-year resistance almost. Yeah, there are a lot of stops there. It needs to be fulfilled. Price makes Ethereum makes the all-time high. I told you that you guys wants to add more and more, but it can fly, right? So I'm just analyzing on the bigger time frames because of the clarity, okay? Because if you want to run this cycle, like make money in this cycle, then you need to see the bigger picture. Okay, what the bigger picture is telling you, if it's creating a top, bottom, you need to be aware of that. So that's why I'm just opening the chart of the bigger time frames. Okay. Now this is 3700 to 4000 is the main support on the weekly. What is 1M is telling you? As you can see, the closing of the month is coming under this. What does that mean? It take the liquidity from here and make the all-time high close under. That means that there is a sell pressure here. Okay. So in the September, Fed is cutting the rate, okay, interest rates. So what I can expect is I think it can be the sell the news event. Okay. So coming back to the 1 week, I think Ethereum still looks good, better than Bitcoin. Okay. So what we have discussed the chart in the coin glass, that's 17% average correction in Ethereum. So if we mark it 17% correction, 17, yes. So it can come towards 3600, 3683. If we have the 20% correction, that is 34, 3500. Okay. So what I am suggesting you guys, that we can still have one more chance to add here. Okay. Maybe the price can go aggressively, comes here, make a lower low, lower high, and then here the wick. I want these stops to be taken. This stop to be taken. It is at 3370. Okay. So if this stop price just swept and then close above this is our entry and targets again all-time high. What I was expecting is the same. Okay. So let me make it very clear for you again. Okay. So on the weekly, this is our like body closing and this is the wick, right? So in the daily, it is higher high, higher low, and this is still break of structure, higher low, and this is starting to make lower low because it is coming in the range under 46 and above 4000. So there is very likely that it can come under this range to give us one more chance. So we have three confluence. Bitcoin is at support weekly and monthly, right? Bitcoin dominance is also at support, right? This is at resistance. So I know for the long term the targets is good, but I want you to like take some trades, make some money, right? So what is the plan on Ethereum? The plan is simple. I can either, like, I'm not suggesting this, but who wants to do that? I can like open a short position here. Okay. If the price reach here or maybe here, I can just target this loss. Okay. This is the game plan one. But if you don't want to risk it, just wait patiently. I am interested in 3800 level, this level, and I am interested in here all in, you know, because this is your last chance to buy Ethereum and other alts. Okay. when the Bitcoin dominance, if I show you the Bitcoin dominance chart again, you see, if it goes 8% up, Ethereum will come down like 16%, 16, 20, 17, whatever it is. Okay. So the point I'm telling you, I'm trying to convey it to you guys that this is your last level. You can still buy Ethereum at 3400 and 3800. This is your final buys. Then you will see by the end of September or start of October, you will see like Ethereum at 6000 to 6400. These are my targets to take profits. Okay. So if you still miss this rally, you're still not late. You still have one more chance to add more in the position. Okay. That's it for today, guys. If you have any questions, do ask me in the comments. Thank you for your time. Bye bye.